Tingnan natin, ang New Leaf ay matatagpuan sa 13 Martires, Cavite. Alam nyo ba na 4.7 kilometers lang ang Cavite Provincial Capital at ang 13 Martires SM sa New Leaf Project. Wala pang 5 minutes, andun ka na sa future bahay mo. Magandang buhay sa inyo mga ka-overseas Filipino winners! Andito ko ngayon sa Cavite Provincial Capital. Ito yung seat ng buong government ng Cavite. Samahan niyo ako because this is your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity na magkaroon ng inyong dream house and lot na magaan sa bulsa. Tara na!
You've been picking fights, shadows twice your size, using candlelight to dance with your disguise. When those rumors grow, silence takes this town.
Nandito ko ngayon sa Lyceum of the Philippines, Cavite. Ang future school ng inyong mga anak. Alam niyo ba na sobrang ganda ng eskwela ito because of their architectural and landscape design. Kaya nga naging landmark na siya ng buong Cavite. 7.3 kilometers away from New Leaf Project. Wala pang 10 minutes, nasa bahay ka na.
You can't help but wonder why.
Alam na, sobrang 5-star location talaga itong ating New Leaf Project sa 13 Martires kasi napapagitnaan siya ng mga major roads or highway. Unang-una, halimbawa galing kang Alabang, using the open canal, 37 kilometers away lang from Alabang. Kung ikaw naman na kunwari ay nasa Tagaytay at papunta ka ng New Leaf using the Governor's Drive, 31 kilometers away lang. At kung ikaw naman ay gagamit ng Tansa or 13 Road, 12 kilometers away lang. Kaya po, very strategic ang location ng project natin ito sa 13 Martires, the New Leaf. Ang project na ito ay mula sa isa sa pinakamalaking developer sa buong Pilipinas, ang Philinvest Land Incorporated. Over 50 years na in real estate development at nasa 3,000 hectares na ang nadidevelop nilang lupain tulad ng residential, commercial, offices, condominium, housing, meron pa nga silang mga hotel. At ito pa, publicly listed. Kaya mga ka-OF winners, safe na safe tayo dito. Tara na mga ka-overseas Filipino winners at alamin natin ang plano ng super affordable project na ito, which is the New Leaf.
Hi, good morning. I'm Ethel Balicanta. I am the area head for Cavite, Laguna, Batangas. New Leaf is actually inside a township. Pag sinabi nating township, sa loob ng township, meron tayong maraming projects, no? Pwedeng puro subdivision. And then sometimes naman, pag mas malaki yung location, minsan meron ding condominium sa loob. Within the township, meron tayong nakaplan na town center. In that town center, meron doong community facilities. Magkakaroon tayo ng transportation hub doon. Potentially, we will also have a church and an educational institution sa loob. Kasi ang intention natin, yung town center na yon, yan lahat yung magpo-provide ng basic needs ng mga residents na mapupunta sa loob ng township. So, ang New Leaf is a 94-hectare township, no? Ang impression is ang township, para lang yan sa mga high-end. That's not true. That's not true anymore. In fact, ang very first project natin dito is Rosewood, which is a socialized project, and itong New Leaf na low affordable. Actually, last chance na natin to para maging part ng township sa napakababang presyo. Kasi after these two projects, alam nyo ba, mataas na. Hindi na siya yung affordable. Pataas ng pataas. As we all know, globally, tumaas na ang presyo ng construction materials and even actually ang isang maganda dito is yung tumaas na rin ang land value ng Cavite. It's very fortunate that Philinvest has the biggest land bank. Kaya kaya pa natin na mag-offer ng multiple products para sa ating mga OFWs. Actually, hindi ito ang first project namin na township. Meron na kaming San Rafael Estate sa Bulacan. Meron tayong Ciudad de Calamba in Laguna. And then we also have Philinvest City, nasa Alabang lang yan. And then meron tayo sa Rizal, Havila Estates. No? So, sa Luzon pa lang, actually, napakarami na namin township. Meron pa kami sa Visayas and Mindanao. Very big establishments yan or developments ng Philinvest. Update ko lang din kayo doon sa development. No? Right now, yung amenities natin sa Phase 1, actually ongoing construction na siya. Yung sa Phase 2 naman, magkakaroon din siya no, ng sarili niyang amenity. Yung parehas na phases natin na yon, magkakaroon sila ng sarili-sariling clubhouse, may swimming pool, may children's playground, and then may basketball court. Itong New Leaf 2 natin is in a pre-selling stage. No? So, pag ganyang nasa pre-selling stage tayo, nasa introductory price. So, sinigurado namin na para sa mga OFWs natin no, na nagtatrabaho abroad, ay maging affordable ito. Maliit na hulog, pero pag umuwi ka, alam mo na meron kang bahay na sa'yo na pwede mo uwian.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. We laugh so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be, we're gonna be two hearts running wild. Una, marami ang namamatay sa maling nakala.
Hi, wise ba magpatayo ng bahay agad? Or how will you know if it's the right time to buy or build a house? Well, today I'm gonna discuss something na nasa perception ko idea ko. Hashtag OFW friends. Working like 5, 10, or even 20 years working abroad. It's sad. And trust it, a lot of them, they're asking, bakit di maka-uwi-uwi sa Pilipinas? And then I asked them, saan ba napupunta yung pinaghirapang pera? Hard-earned money working abroad. Sabi nila, usually, papadala sa Pilipinas. Patayo ng bahay, pambili ng kotse, but at the end of the day, hindi naman sila yung nakatira. Hindi rin sila yung nagmamaneho ng kotse. So, in that way, I'm gonna share you some tips and idea about this one. Meron tayong tinatawag na dalawang klase that ang tawag dito is financial statement of the poor and financial statement of the rich. Paano daw naghirap ang tao? Or financial statement of the poor ang ginagawa niya? Yeah, it is a financial statement of the poor if you focus on having a big income, not building asset. Doon daw naghirap ang tao kapag ang focus niya is mag-earn ng pera at single source of income ang meron siya. Or ang tawag natin doon is active income. Ibig sabihin, we have to work. Kailangan natin magtrabaho, to work every day for you to earn. If you don't work, you won't have income. Right? Pag hindi ka nagtrabaho, wala kang income. Kaya, most of our OFW friends na natulungan na natin dito, you know what? They realize na if they stop working, income stop. Ibig sabihin, pag wala na tayo sa abroad, wala na yung dating income. Kaya, ang tendency, pag uwi sa Pilipinas, they get to have a life na kung ano yung life nila before. But, okay, meron sila magandang bahay, magagarang kotse. Kasi, what they did is not business. What they did is employment. Guys, there's nothing against employment. It's okay, you are employed. But, I'm telling you this right now na you have to build asset. Ano yung asset? These are the money-making machine. Ito yung pag sinabing asset, ikaw yung may-ari. Pagmamayari mo. At ito yung paghuhulugan mo ng pera, tutubo siya ng pera. So, guys, it's not okay na puro na lang tayo work. Kasi, yun, I know na negosyo naman talaga ang solusyon. And one big thing is, after you work on how many years, like 5, 10, doing your business, no? Magre-rest ka na lang. At pag nagre-rest ka, nagpapahinga ka, kapag asset ang binibuild mo, asset ang ginagawa mo, time will come, you're not working anymore. But money still comes in. Dapat meron kang exit plan. Dapat meron kang plan on how, when and how. Kailan ka magre-retire young, free and rich. By the way, my name is Channel Suliano and I am an online entrepreneur. I use this blog to show you paano ba gawin yung business gamit yung social media. And the last word, 1 million question is, would you like to be an OFW forever? And that's the real deal. See you to my next vlog.